Hey guys, I'm out here today to demonstrate the flying ability of this Syma X11 mini quad. It is a nice small little quad for you can fly it indoors as well as outdoors. It does have this nice, really flexible prop guard. It is a one-piece prop that you can keep on there if you want. If you're a beginner, I definitely suggest doing that, especially if you're flying indoors. If you hit something, it's just gonna basically hit it, and then it probably will just bounce off and you can continue flying. So that's a nice little feature of this quadcopter. They call it the Hornet. I guess that might be due to the colorations of this little quad. It's got it's black and gold, so I guess that's where they get that. And then it also has these little eyes in the front, so looks like a little flying creature. So with that said, what I'll do is I'll get this up in the air in a moment to show you its performance. It does come with the 3.7 200 milliamp battery. It'll give you approximately around 6 minutes of flight time, which isn't too bad. So and it doesn't have an on-off switch, so in order to get this going you'll just need to plug in the battery. But first let me show you the remote control to show you what features that has. So this is the remote control. It's pretty straightforward. As I mentioned, this is not an altitude quad, and the way you can tell that is that the left throttle stick is not self-centering, so that's where you have to use your throttle management when you're flying this guy around. It's got your power button, your other stick for controlling the way you want the drone to go, and then on top you got a couple buttons here. This does have two rates. Standard rate, which is good for flying indoors, and then it's got a second rate that is definitely I would use if you're going to be flying outside. And then on the right hand side you got a flip button, so this does perform nice flips, so I'll show you that as well. And on the bottom here, on the bottom right, this little circular thing is for trimming your drone. You find that it's drifting a lot. And then some of these buttons on the left are for some camera features. This one is a non-camera version, so this is mainly just a nice flyer to fly around and learn how to fly if you're a beginner. So if you want that camera version, it's called the X11C. So if you do want that camera version, you can check that out on Amazon or eBay or something, or one of those sites. So with that said, let me get this bound up. In order to turn it on, you just need to power it up by plugging in the battery, and there we go. So you got your blinking LED lights. The red is the rear of the drone and the front is the blue, and there you see the blinking eyes that are blue right now. They're flashing. The lights continue to flash until you bind it with the remote control. So with that said, let's turn on the remote control, show you how this binds. So turned on, you just got to beep, and then in order to get it connected, all you need to do is throttle up and throttle down with your left stick. And let's see, still doesn't seem to be bound. Let me put it on the ground, see if that makes a difference. If not, I'll switch the battery on and off. And there we go. We've got the flashing, the solid lights on there on the bottom, and the eyes are now solid. So let's get this thing up and flying. And there we go. And we don't have too much of a breeze. It's pretty nice out right now. Good flying conditions. So it'll definitely be a good demonstration here today in the park. And as you can see in the first rate, it's very stable. And let me show you the yaw rate. It's pretty mild. It doesn't have a fast yaw. And the pitch is pretty tame as well. So I'll run it by a couple times. We'll take a look at it going by. Nice flyer. Very nice in speed 1 for beginners. You just want to have a real mellow flight. Let me do a funnel here, show what the funnel looks like. Oh, it's a little far away to see, but does the funnels pretty nicely. I'll show you it again. There they are. And as I mentioned, this little quad does flips, so I'll demonstrate a few of those. Let you see how this X11 performs those. And that's just the right top button. You just press that button and then select the direction you want to go. So this is definitely a nice performer. Syma puts out really nice quads. I've got a few that I have and tested, and find them to be very friendly drones for beginners, and still fun for advanced flyers as well. So let me, before we stop this review, let me get it, show you the second rate to see what that looks like. Hear the 2 beeps. That means we're in second rate. The yaw speed has increased. Not too much, but a little bit. But the acceleration on this has really increased. That's much more peppy. Let me show you by going by here. You can definitely see how the performance has improved greatly. Yeah, you can even see those little blue eyes. You might not see that on the video, but definitely can see these LEDs since it is getting a little darker now. Definitely a nice, hope we make a nice nighttime flyer. Yeah, this thing is pretty zippy in the second rate. You definitely, if there's a breeze or a slight wind, you definitely want to use that for performance purposes and to fight that wind if there is some. As I mentioned, this is very stable. A few more flips. And nice thing about this non-camera version, you can pick it up for $20, $25, so it is an inexpensive drone if you're looking to get into it. It's definitely very accessible. And this one only seemed to come with 1 battery. I don't know if they sell any others out there where you can buy multiple batteries. But with the connector that's on this, you can buy aftermarket batteries. If I can, I'll put some links down below to show you where you can get those. And it does have really good range. I'm in a pretty small area here, so I can't go too far out. But and it does increase its altitude very, very quickly. And now we're getting the blinking LED lights, which means those are the low voltage warning. So we'll be running out of juice soon. So I'll bring it down in a minute. But as you can see, it's a very nice, stable flyer.